here. At the beginning of your turn, if you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent opponent controls so your next turn it can't be attacked or blocked. It can also sacrifice, and its abilities can't be activated. Yeah, anyway, choose hexproof indestructible. Okay, cool. So we could go like a party focus. I don't know. Gain flying until the end of turn. Huh. Sacrifice land. It's kicked. Okay, well, I suppose we can see if we can get a party going. I don't know how well a party's going to do, but... yeah. I guess I'm questioning, like, how am I supposed to get a party to work? So this is, at the beginning of combat, if you have a full party. Should have took that into consideration, or taken that into consideration. That's, here's a battlefield, one counter on it, one creature controls, one counter on it. Becomes the target of a spell and opponent controls. Okay, that can grow a little bit over time. If we really want to focus on blue, tap another untapped rogue you control. When I show a player, that player mills 3. Okay. We have a blue-white. Let's go ahead and commit to blue. Then we just have blue. But we have a lot of whites. Protection from the color of your choice. That would be a good, I don't think so. Red Dragon in. Don't mind me. Choose does damage to a creature. Press some creatures in your party. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Gives me a land, I guess. I guess I am going blue-white, but I'm not too sure about the party thing though. If that's something I should be focusing on. It's pretty universal, and if I'm going to focus on a party, I mean that might not be what we're doing. But this return target online permanent to its hand, sure. Look at the top X. Okay, put 3 of those cards in your hand. I mean, if we are going to go party route, that's something I could do. But let's go ahead and make sure we actually have a party going. Right? Tap target creature, draw a card. Counter target spell. That seems more like for if I'm going to be doing a mill. That could be a all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Tap target creature, draw a card. That's counter. Hey, we got a rogue. Does combat damage to a player. That player mills a card. Draw a card. Activate this only if your opponent has 8 or more. It is a flyer. It can cause a slight disrupt. It's a rogue. If we're going like a party focus. Defender. It's a warrior. It's a cleric. That's a 3/3. It's kicked. Okay, let's go and get this one. Turn can't be blocked this turn. For each creature in your party, or for each party member, pretty much. X number of creatures in your party. So scrying or being able to do a stealth. Late game stealth. Let's go. Okay. You know what? Having some removal wouldn't be bad. Especially when that removal is a big creature. Equal to twice the number of creatures in your party. Those 2 cards. Okay. Just tap a creature. Have a mill a bit. Chilling Trap. Let's give somebody flying. And, alright. A little bit of draw control. Cowards can't block warriors. Alright. Fills her hand, choose a card from a 3 or greater, discards it. Interesting. Well, looks like we are, another cleric enters the battlefield. I don't have cleric stuff going on now, so... okay. We got a flyer, return land. Let's see, as long as you control another wizard, this creature dies. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get a common out of all that. Flying Rogue. Plus your opponents have more cards in their graveyard. Rogues control gets. You know, I have some rogues going on. I have 2. Okay. I'll be quiet now. Battlefield. Maybe cast a spell that's kicked. I have a couple of kicking things. Otherwise, it's a wall. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of life going on, though. When a creature in this battlefield. This could return. Okay. This one lets me scry. You and target opponent each draw a card. Can't attack block unless opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. It's a pretty big card, though. 6/6. Could get another rogue. This battlefield, return a land you control to his owner's hand. It's a flyer with a little bit more than that, I guess. I guess I'll do it for the fact that it has flying. Gain 2 life for each creature in your party. There's some potential there. Is kicked. Well, has some tapping potential, but yeah. Or wizard gains flying until end of turn. 4/3 is pretty can be pretty strong, but yeah, let's do the 3/4. It's like the whole idea of a party going on. Blocks a creature, does not tap. Does slow my opponent a bit if needed. Let's see. Let's go get the rogue. Another one. Let's get a warrior this time. I don't think I have a whole lot of warriors going on, so we'll get a bird again. I guess we'll get some scrying going on. Sure. Now I get to the point of putting some cards to the sideboard. Maybe. Another red rare. Let's see. Opponent's control of it -2/0 until the end of turn. Turn its one target creature to its owner's hand. I mean, this has a little bit of flexibility, so I'm just thinking maybe, but playing this and then for the late game, potentially returning a creature to the owner's hand could slow my opponent. Oh, get 3 life and draw 3 cards. And it's in the colors I play. It's nice. It's kicked. Ooh, whenever you cast a kick spell. Maybe. That's a maybe too. How many kick things do we have? 1, 2, 3. Kicking's going to be pretty rare. It's not going to get too much use. So let's go ahead and make sure we entrap our opponent. Destroy all non-land permanents. Just a board wipe. You know what? We might get to a point where towards the end of the game, we're like, oh man. But you know what? We can also play it for land. That has some flexibility. I don't know why I was trying to say utility. At least on one other warrior. Might not be happening with the other warrior, but this is a 3/2. And it is a warrior. I don't think I have a whole lot of warriors going on. Flash. Fine. Alright, let's destroy another target creature with power 4 or greater. I don't think we have like a lot of power 4 or greaters going on, but I guess having 2 should be fine. Counter non-creature, okay. I mean, I not see a whole lot of play, but it's possible. I mean, those have 1. Yeah, let's get the kicker in. Utility knife, I guess. Destroy artifact or enchantment. Alright. So I'm probably not going to be playing that. It's for each party. Okay. And alright. I feel a little bit better about this. So how many of what we got? We got 4 wizards, 3 warriors, 6 rogues, 3 clerics. I'm actually surprised the clerics was the least amount, but I did see a lot of rogues getting passed around, so let's see. So, I think the first thing we need to do, I think the best way to go about this is we have a lot of options now. Oop, oop, oop. We're going to go ahead and clear the board a bit, and then just add cards as we go until we have accumulated enough. Okay, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, that's 3 blue. That's a lot of blue. Unless I'm going like mono blue, that could be rough. Okay. I mean, at the very least, I probably am going to play this. It's probably going to see the land more than destroy all, but I guess if it does get to a late game sort of thing. So if we are going to go party focused, let's go ahead and add all the cards that would help with the party. 3 of these? Gets +1/+0 until the end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. That's such a late game thing. Then it does cost a little less for each party member. So it might be a little earlier in the game. Tapping a creature's good. Returning something to one's hand's good. We can get some counter magic going. The first thing I should be like focusing on though is what I was mentioning earlier. Having flash could be nice. Yeah. Okay, we've got a cleric. Got a couple of warriors. Got another warrior. Got a cleric. Okay. Probably going to play this. Hey, so now look at that. We've got ourselves 39 out of 40. So I could just add one more and that should do it. Unless there is a reasons for me to remove things otherwise. Oh, hey, we got a wizard here. Okay, because we have something like destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. And that can be useful. Relic Golem can't attack or block. Unless my opponent has 8 or more cards in a graveyard. So it's probably just going to sit there for the longest time because I don't have anything that really mills. I think I might have like one card. Maybe, but I don't think I even have that. So, probably not. I think when I read it earlier, I thought it was just attack. And I was like, well, that's a pretty good blocker, though. Yeah, see, it's attack or block. Oh, well. Okay. So I am feeling a Smite the Monstrous. I do at least want one in there. There's also thought of flying, like do we have? I guess we have 2 flyers. 3, 4. Okay, we have enough flyers. We don't need this because we don't have any landfall going on. 0 landfall actually. Ooh, that could be nice too. Nice, all of a sudden. Nope, here I am. And 3 damage. This controller pays 2. Creature Planeswalker, okay. And mills a card. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We already have a lot of rogues as it is anyway. I mean, it does give us more chances of filling our party, but no, with this being blue, kind of more of a blue dominant, I might place, but then converted mana costs X. I mean, at that point, I might as well just destroy all non-land permanents. But then that includes myself too. Yeah. 10. Oh, thinking about it, I think I'm cheating myself a land. I think. Do we want 17? And maybe we have a couple of big spell things, so 17 is actually probably pretty good. That adds 18. That's really 18 land right there. 19, because that, okay. Let's get rid of one of the planes. I'm really feeling the Living Tempest. I just think this is just going to sit in my hand. Maybe if I went Dimir. Because Dimir seems to have more of the mill your opponent. And there's no guarantee my opponent's going to have 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Otherwise, let's just play a bunch of cheap cards, and even then, it is a pretty big card, or expensive card. I don't know if I'm going to get Smite in here. That might not end up happening. I don't know if I need that happening. Scry. So I just control another wizard. This creature dies. Draw a card. As a flyer. There's battlefield. If it was kicked. It's pretty much just a 3/2. How many warriors do I have? 3? Wow. It's 1. Oh, I just not realized it's a wizard. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Huh. Oh, I have 2 of those. Way to pay attention. Yeah, let's go and switch one of those for those. What are we looking at? 15 creatures, 9 non-creatures. Cool. So, I think we're good. Let's see how we do with our party. You know, my coffee's getting cold. Well, I think we keep this one. $381 views. I just want to thank each and every one that's watching now or watching later for viewing, for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. Hope I've been delivering some good content as decently as possible. Let's get rid of that. Let's see here. We will get our rogue out. I don't know how well we're going to do with keeping a party out. Looks like our opponent has like a party thing going on too. Maybe it could be just warrior or cleric. I don't know. Ooh. Huh. I think we're gonna go ahead and swing. Does my opponent block? Okay. We'll go and get our wizard out. Scry a bit. Man, that's a lot of lands. Yikes. We'll keep one. Hopefully I don't draw another. My wizard's done its job. So, okay. Let's say so. We're gonna go ahead and activate its ability. I could have attacked, I suppose, with the wizard and then swing out my duelist. Do a little bit of combat trick going on there. I want to wait for my opponent to attack me instead. So I'd be leaving myself wide open. for an attack, but if my opponent just straight up swings. Alright. I think this is more warrior focused with maybe a little bit of other things going on. We have a mountain, but we haven't seen anything mountain-ish, so... Man, that's unfortunate. Okay. Tap target creatures control mills 2 cards. Put a 1/1 counter on him. Okay. So I think what we need to go ahead and do is just simply make sure... Cancel. Doesn't untap during its controller's next. Let's wait until then. Although... Okay. Yeah, I just had to think for a minute. Oh. Let's go and just tap this guy. Is my opponent going to do anything? Ah, nice. Man, draw another land. I should have put both those islands below. I didn't think I was going to get swamped. That was a big hit. You have a full party, but I don't. But I will go ahead and get you out there. I'm also going to go ahead and do that. Alright. It's getting a little powerful. That's the blockers. Okay, so we can reduce the attack to 2. There we go. That works. Alright, as long as you show another wizard. Sure. I could hold on to the negates, but I think we're going to go ahead and swing with these two. We're going to be a little aggressive. I think when your opponent has red, you kind of have to put pressure right back. Well, Boros in general can also rush you a bit. Oh! That works. We did it. First win. Alright. Let's see if we can keep this streak going. We have a streak of 1. Carlos Soto. We have a lot of really cheap cards to suddenly play. It might be really bad to keep this. Alright, let's get him out of here. Submit 0. Yeah. Next turn, we're in trouble. Especially with our opponent just showing red, like, ooh. Hate discard, do draw a card, cool. Probably go and swing this upcoming turn and use my duelist. Ugh, yeah, that was a very unfortunate draw. Does he block? Alright. So if he fully swings, we'll use this duelist to block. Probably has something of destroy, deal some damage. Oof, nice. Let's see. Let's go ahead and not block. Man, that really sucks. Okay. It just seems fairly pathetic to use the bubble snare on this guy. I'm gonna wait a turn. We're gonna go ahead and swing with 1. Oof, yeah, I should have mulliganed. Lifesaver. I just blast this out of the sky. Let's go ahead and get our paired tactician out. No blocks. No attacks. What am I saying? I will not block on my turn. Opponent's like, okay. Didn't expect you to block anyway. Alright. Do we have a theme going on? We have wizards. So yeah, looks like a theme is going on. I have a feeling a trick's going to happen, like another rage. What's it called? Ordinant rage. I can read. And okay. So really want this dead more than just tapped, but I don't have a lot going on. To really say otherwise or anything. Let's see what's as long as you control another warrior. Yikes. Okay. Yeah. Just so we got less damage going on. Colorless spells. What else do we have going on here? We need to tap. Okay, whenever we cast close. I wasn't expecting that. So Because mono red with artifacts. That works. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Man, what is up? What is up? Guess we're gonna get our flyer out. And then watch it get blasted. That's what I completely anticipate. There it is. Yeah, sacrifice it to give. Okay. That wolf's doing a lot of howling. Alright. Let's... Might as well have summoned this one, actually, but... Actually, this is fine. This is fine. And summon that next turn. Make it a 3-4. That was an okay play. Gonna blast somebody. Four, 5. We do have a rogue and a warrior now. That is true. You know, the music makes me think more of Christmas than anything else. I don't know why. But it does. As I notice the little tiny butterflies going around. Or whatever the bugs are called. Assuming they're butterflies. It could be birds from, and we're just in a really, really high viewpoint, which, I mean, that's could be very possible. An instant? I just not realize that's instant speed. Gain 2 life for each creature in your party. A cleric, a warrior, a rogue. Oh, man. We're looking hot now. Nice. Guess it's just doubly making sure. That is something to consider for my spoils of adventure. If my opponent just completely taps out, you know, I could still use it for the draw 3 cards. Though, okay, no. Draw a card. Force my opponent to spend some mana to bring a creature back. Okay. That's it? Okay. I'm cool with that. Get ranked up. Tier 3. Nice. We were at bronze when I started this yesterday. We have 2 wins, 0 losses. Now we have a winning streak of 2. Drawing a new opening hand with 1 fewer card. I think that needs to actually be reworded because now you don't do that. It's been a while now since you... before that was the thing, when you mulliganed, you just drew 1 fewer card. But now you always draw 7 cards. You just put cards in the bottom of your deck afterwards. Equal to the number of times you have mulliganed. Last time I did this, it had a similar hand. And I went first. It was scary. We did it, but I'm not going to do that again. There's no guarantee that there's going to be a target creature with power 4 or greater. I'll just... yeah. I think it's better to have 2 creatures than 2 spells. Okay. Cyborg Weasel. See what you got. Got another land if needed. I don't need to return that. We can start off immediately with a flyer. Usually, the colors I see give me the impression we're gonna see some 1/1 counters, no blocks, or some tokens. Not too sure what to expect with Zendikar Rising. Lanterns battlefield. My turn. Let's get from. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and swing. Give the illusion that might open. I still am going to be. He's going to play land, which will give him a 1/1 counter. And then I'll use Into the Royal to send that card right back into his hand. Then I'll probably play it out almost immediately. Okay. So we'll go ahead and use this. We'll use the kicker so I can draw a card. Nice. Pass the blockers. We have no blockers. We can pass the turn. I mean, all my lands are tapped. I'm not going to sacrifice this guy to give indestructible to nobody. Okay. So again, it looks like we play a little bit of patience. Flash flying 3/3. Hopefully it doesn't play land. More than likely my opponent will, though. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, choose 1. Holy crap. Creating some white cat tokens on each creature you can... that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah. We're gonna be hurting now. Okay. Let me go ahead and get my Living Tempest out. Let me go ahead and block the guy that's going to be getting more powerful as we keep playing. At least I have this, but I don't know, I'm 2 lands away already. Looks like I'm going to have to pass my turn. Sure. It's not the greatest thing to counter in the world, but whatever. Perfect. This is the 1? Wow. Interesting. Pass to attackers. Yeah, I'll block the 2/2. Next turn I'll probably block the 3. In fact, I should have probably already done that. I just didn't. Yeah, we're gonna prepare for a board wipe. Pass turn. Next round I'll play this land, wipe the field, we'll start fresh again. And then hopefully I draw some creatures, but my deck might just give me a bunch of lands, turn after turn. Okay. Gonna combat your turn. If you have a full party, target creature gets 1/1 and gains fly until the end of turn. Okay. Has blockers. I mean, that one's the one to block. Ooh. Excellent. Destroy all no-land permanents. Perfect. Okay. Okay, I think the best thing for us to do here is we're gonna go ahead and activate the ability to give it a 1/1, so we can go and destroy those together. And all right, let's hope I get something better than land. I guess it really doesn't matter who I tap, huh? I guess the 1/3 is going to be the better one to tap. I mean, I have flexibility right now. Tap enchanted creature. That one's just going to be a little bit more harder to deal with 3 toughness instead of 2. Uh-oh. Do we lose now? We'll wait. We're one away. Alright. Okay. So we did alright. I think my deck didn't perform very well, though. We did have a very nice wipe the board, But then it was left with the, then what? I don't know. I mean, the first two games went pretty well, so I think we're still okay. That's what we got. I mean, we can have something to destroy artifact or enchantment, but that's I guess has been somewhat more common in our games. Could destroy control a creature instead, but yeah. Now last game, if we did that instead, I mean, we would have still lost. Creatures. Yeah. And we could add equipment or something to draw a card. Give something flying. Yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, honestly, the deck performed good. It just could have been a lot better. And my opponent sets. Awkward silence. Batotas. I wonder if there's a disconnection issue. Either that or my opponent stepped away, one or the other. There we go. Oh. We got a destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Counter target non-creature spell. Creature. Let's see. Let's play the warrior one. Let's have that one go away first, since our opponent might have some sort of removal. I really hope it's not a connection issue that my opponent's in, that my opponent's just simply just doing a lot of thinking. Sure. And you know what? I'll go ahead and just attack. That was a big play. Do we block this? That would have been nice. To have that. We're not going to block it. I think we'll be just a-okay. We can do a lot of scrying. Cleric Warrior, Wizard Rogue. We actually have our party going on here. Let's go and play the world first. Next, we'll see if our opponent is willing to make a trade. Warrior to warrior. Well, my opponent thinks I need to sneeze. All right. Didn't want to sneeze in your all's ears. Or have an embarrassing moment of snot just going everywhere. Ah, I can breathe. Nah, I don't have allergies. I am, I think it's just something in the air, I think. Just tickled my nose. It's battlefield, you gain 2 life for each creature in your pawn, or, yeah, for each creature in your party. Oh, that was a pretty good heal. Dark Warrior Wizard, he also has a party going on, it just now occurred to me. Let's go ahead and buff him up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and block... I think we're going to go ahead and block this guy. Let that one block the other one. I think we'll exercise patience this time. Yes, we'll exercise patience. We're not going to attack. We'll end our turn. I can block with this guy and then make him just a little bit weaker. It won't kill the Shepherd of Heroes, but Shepherd of Heroes would be tapped. I'm really anticipating him boosting up his creatures somehow, some way. That's why I decided to exercise patience. He has a lot of lands, has a decent number of cards in his hand. Or her hand, I don't know. My opponent's he or she. And I am, yeah, just waiting to get the smite going. Okay. Yeah, on second thought, now that I think about it a little bit more, I think I might actually end up... okay, let's go and flash this guy. Never mind. Yeah, we'll just flash this guy in. I thought I had enough land for this one as well, but I don't, so this ends up being slightly embarrassing. But I am going to go ahead and block with this guy. We're going to go ahead and do that instead. Ooh. Okay. Gain 2 life, okay. Into the Royal. That's when it enters the battlefield. When it enters the battlefield. They're all when it enters the battlefield. So I don't know about playing this. Let's go and scry. Shoot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would make it 6. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because yeah, if I'm going to keep that in my hand, I might as well keep this one too, right? And yeah, I guess I'm done. Next to combat, we're going to go ahead and swing with this guy, and that's it. Let's swing with our big fellow. And then it goes quiet again. Actually, I'll be right back. Oh, my turn, huh? Okay. My bad. Attacking with flyer only. Pass the blockers. Let's pass the damage. We'll do the combat trick a little bit later. It's battlefield. You may reveal a card. Okay. With it being a rare, I would be extremely surprised. Okay. I was just seeing the Sorry for Beauty over there. Making sure Streamlabs still working fine. Seems like it. And then we're in silence. So I thought when I stepped away, it would have been okay. It would have been I was about to say, there's no way I'm able to play that card unless I just overlooked something. So I could use Into the Royal on this one. I think we're just going to destroy it instead when we come around to it. Unless my opponent is willing to make some trades with the flyer. Which I don't think my opponent will. Maybe with the Adept. Against the Seer. Okay. We'll just end our turn. We're prepared for anything. More than likely it's going to be Smite the Monstrous. Let's make sure that's not indestructible. We'll let my opponent give indestructibility to something else. This just chose a random creature. Dang. Well, it was fun while I had the elemental. Alrighty. Yeah, I just need my opponent just getting a bunch of life. You can target opponent each draw a card. Maybe that's the one I go ahead and have my opponent's... let's go to instant speed, because I can draw a card, and I might be able to play something. Or, find something that I once played. It helps my opponent a little bit too, but also helps me. Okay. Next, I suppose I'm going to go ahead and swing. If my opponent doesn't block and then like swings with that guy, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I could have done the combat trick. Oh well. Oh well. It's not needed. Awesome. I don't control another wizard. It just died. Ugh. I do have a negate if something tricky is going to happen. Not a turn. Perfect. It does make me hesitant about playing another card, but yeah, that's really unfortunate that the wizard died soon. That wouldn't have happened, but then I wouldn't have creatures otherwise. I think I need to hold back a turn, and then I can start just playing all these creatures. So let's go ahead and pass for now. Might be able to negate something. Yeah, I think third time is always the charm. This is the third draft, and I think regardless of what happens, even if I lose the rest of the rounds from here on, this is the most satisfied draft I've had. Sure, I could have maybe made better choices, maybe, but overall, I can say that we did pretty good. Even though all you all did was just watch. I was the one making the choices, I suppose. This game's long mainly because of the opponents. At first I thought it was connectivity issues, and maybe it still is. I don't know. I think it's opponent's just doing a lot of thinking. It's just a big thinker, which is fine. Although now we're at a point where maybe my opponent disconnected. At least that's what I'm assuming is happening. Oh, swinging at everything. All right. We're gonna pass the blockers. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Three remaining. We are living on the edge. Great. Summon another creature. Or an enchantment. Or an artifact. Something. You got 3 lands. All right. Fine by me. You know what I'm gonna do? I am okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I just want to make sure I can actually cast this spell before I get too cocky. Let's just swing with this. Let's see if my opponent gets psyched out. If my opponent goes ahead and doesn't block, thinking that, oh man, I have something up my sleeve. Sneak in 1 damage. Can I do it? Oh, I did. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's going to matter too much. We'll see. But I'm happy to see I able to at least sneak in 1 damage before everything gets obliterated. And then my opponent concedes. Oh. I don't think it would be smart to do that. I've had situations sometimes. It's rare, but I have had situations where if I wipe the board, my opponent quit. It's usually with a Mardu deck that I have. It's the ultimatum. I forget the name of the ultimatum that destroys your opponent's permanents. Sometimes my opponent concedes right after that, and it isn't necessarily. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe my opponent really just doesn't have anything in their hand or something. If I control another wizard, well, I don't. But sometimes when I play that card, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have a lot going on my end. Sometimes, like, that's the only card I have, like, to play, and after that, like, I don't know, I'm just drawing cards. I mean, that isn't always the case, but, you know, it's just sometimes. Man, that sucks. Okay. We're going to reduce the damage of the this one. Cool. I don't know if that was good though, because I think we're at a point right now where my opponent can safely be swamped with land, and it is okay. That would mean my opponent wouldn't be doing anything. Okay, I can't do anything with the with the flyer. Let's see. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. I could have made it unblockable, but I'm hoping that maybe my opponent will block with the flyer. Okay, since my opponent did not, let's go ahead and increase the damage output that I can do. Alright. This upcoming turn, I am going to use the Duelist to give the flyer a 0 in the power. Okay. Oof. It's a close one. Oh my goodness. Give me that life and cards. Alright. Alright. It's about if it was kicked. Oh. Okay. Alright, we'll just get another cards played, and no attacks. We'll just end our turn. We'll play defensively. Opponent's looking in the graveyard. It does have swamp, so the spell was kicked. Return 2 instead. How about we don't? I'd rather there not be any creatures returning to the battlefield. To your hand. Well, still. Let's have both of these block. It's hanging on to the skin of my teeth, even though I didn't know before that teeth had skin. I think I'm going to have the if it was kicked, return up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. Then we're going to head and have the flyer be returned, because then it comes back with summoning sickness. Then going to activate that ability. We're just going to attack with this one. So really dealt 2 damage. Protection from the color of your choice. Okay. Oh, man. Protection from white, please. That was perfect timing, man. Whew. All right. All right. 4, 6. Exactly enough. Oh, man. That's how rogues do it. Sneak attack. Alright. That was pretty good. I'm going to grab a drink really quick, so I'm going to be right back. And I am back. Y'all can hear me, right? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Just want to continue going on. Not saying anything. Being super silent. Super focused. Man. I really shouldn't be keeping this, but I'm going to. I'm just picturing it now. Next turn I draw the card that wipes the battlefield. That costs 8. And then I draw, what's the other big cards I have? And I'm just anticipating the worst. Encounter the first creature that gets sent out. I mean, it's not like the biggest threat or anything, but still. It does have lifelink. So that's, yeah. Alright, next turn. Gain a life. Give it some extra power. Yeah. Block this. Alright, let's not get too cocky now. Yep. That was karma right there. Alright. We'll just stack. I'm probably going to send this out, but just so that I take less damage. I don't plan on blocking with the rogue. No blockers. We'll just take the 1. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and gain my 3 life and draw some cards now. So that's a landfall thing that taps my creatures. Let's go ahead and play this at sorcery speed. So I can draw a card. We'll go ahead and leave this tapped. Very small hit. Next turn I'll send the Seafloor Stalker. More than likely. Let's draw something. Controlling those 2 cards, doesn't tap. Oh, okay, cool. I get to draw a card. Let's play this now. Gain a life. Next. No attack. End turn. All right. Maybe gain life. Ew. It was kicked, return up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. Oh. I suppose I could do that. Man. I don't like that we're just doing like very little damage. Wish I could really take advantage of this, but the opportunity my opponent's just been open time and time again, but yeah, is what it is. I think I'm going to go ahead and fully swing. It's a little bit suicidal. Okay. Do I still fully swing? I think fully swing is still fine. He's probably just going to block the 1/1. Okay. All my creatures are tapped. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to summon this. We're going to go ahead and summon this. And then we don't block. Just kidding. And that's how we play Magic the Gathering. I was going to fully swing. I'll just be reckless. I think I can afford to do that now. Okay. I don't think my opponent can afford to attack, but my opponent is going to. Alright, we'll gain some life. I'm going to go ahead and fully swing. I mean, I'm only going to be able to get 1 damage in, but I think it's just, we're at a point where we just keep the pressure going. Yeah! Alright, that was a pretty good game. And we played exceptionally well. We're at 4 wins. We're also hanging by a thread. I've never seen a player with Mythic Orange before. I have a feeling that just doesn't happen. I mean, I could be wrong, though. I have a feeling if they're gonna, I mean, if it's Mythic Orange, anything, they're probably battling each other, I suppose, to test like game balance and things like that. I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind the screen. This is fine. This is fine and dandy. mean, I could send it back to the opponent's hand. I don't know. I'm okay with getting milled a little bit. Right now, anyway. I don't know if I'll be saying that again here in a bit, but... there's a battlefield, it feels kicked, return, okay. It did not do any kicking. Oh well. I guess we'll go and play this. Can block the Royal Mage. Both draw a card, okay. I'm gonna do the planes that we were given, and we'll go ahead and scry. Wow. That might be needed, but in the near future. I mean, the problem is that it costs so much. So, but I think we're okay with keeping this. We have some creatures. We have ways of sustaining. So if the cards play, right, which, you know, I'm surprised we've even played that card twice. We've had 2 games now where we've been able to obliterate the battlefield. And I'll admit I didn't see that coming. I anticipated once. Anticipated 1 long game. But not twice. I guess the all the games have been rather lengthy. There hasn't been really a quick game. Maybe that Boros one that we went up against? I think we're going to block like this. That was unfortunate. I should have also put that in consideration that I'm probably going to get milled. Which actually is smart that I put the island up first, but still. I guess we'll play this. You know what? I'll swing. Both the creatures are just 1/1s. Might end up using the same combat trick my opponent used against me. Deals combat damage to a player. Go away. Thinking about it, I'll just go and fully swing next turn, and I'll go and use the duelist to help buffer whatever damage is about to come my way. So, as it stands, my opponent's just going to keep swinging with that flyer. So. Okay. So now is where we go ahead and play our duelist. Deuce damage. Now that I have a flyer, my opponent has to be a little bit more cautious. Unless my opponent has something in their hand. Let's see. Opponent just simply didn't attack. He's supposed to draw a card, I don't know. Yeah, let's just go ahead and just get a sneak attack in. Yeah, we'll just get. We'll just do what rogues do best. I'm just sitting there thinking and thinking. I mean, there is. We're on the fence line pretty much. My opponent can't really do a lot of swinging. I can't really do a lot of swinging. I mean, I like to say my opponent has a better chance than me, but that'd just be for... Oh. Let's see. I feel like I have to block this guy. You know what? Let's go and do that. And we'll do that. And then we'll see what my opponent has. Oh, there is that blue instant that's out. So that does -2 to all creatures. As well as a land. If you wanted to make it a land instead. Okay. I was thinking maybe that was what was about to be played. Nah. Or 14-14. Ah, he was bold enough to put that card into his deck. Cool. Let's let's go ahead and return that. Return target online permanent to its owner's hand. And let's bring that back to my hand, please. Thank you. We're then going to thanks. Thanks. Okay. I didn't mean to be that cocky, but alright. I meant to say thanks, but it changed to nice. Sometimes. That's not the first time that's happened to me, where I intend on saying something and then something else pops up. Because, like, last second, that millisecond, it changes. Because now it just made it seem like... Hopefully my opponent knows that I was meant to say thanks. Oh well. Planeswalkers are very... or what are we called? I think are we called planeswalkers? Or okay, players are just very awkward in social situations. So you know what? I think what just transpired was very accurate. We don't know when to say things and at what times. Yeah. It's going to get blocked by that, but it'll... Because all we do is play Magic, that's it. We don't socialize. We're very limited to just saying 5 words. Or 6. And on occasion, maybe a 7th or 8th word. That's all we know. That's the only education we need in social situations. We don't even know how to say goodbye, we just say hello. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and buff this guy up. Unless my opponent has something... my opponent might. My opponent might. And then my opponent plays the card. Yeah, something. I don't know. We'll see. We win? Nice. Alright. Does my opponent do it? Let's block one of those little guys. Alright. I'll just know good game. Just make sure we're not having any sort of combat tricks going on. Actually, if I really wanted to make sure, I would buff him up just a little bit more, just in case that rogue comes out to do a -2 to attack. Alright. I think we did rather well. Enters battlefield under your control. Opponent mills 3 cards. There's a lot of milling that's going on. There might be some Ashiok decks going on, maybe. The Nightmare Muse. I can see that happening as standard. I don't know if it'd be a meta thing, but I mean, there's a lot of potential for milling, as well as cards that have, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. So, so I could see that an Ashiok-like deck, or pretty much just a deck that just does milling in general, being more utilized in a standard sense. I don't know if it's a meta thing, but it can, at the very least, have more potential than it's had in the past, I would think. This has 3 land, technically, so if I need to play that land, I can. I might end up needing to. We are up against a gold player, so it's a little bit of a caution that needs to be turn 1. I'm already having to think. Oh man. Okay. This upcoming turn, I'll just make sure it doesn't do any damage. That's unfortunate. Now I really have to make sure it doesn't do any damage. Where were you last turn? At least I got rid of another one of those. Oh man, my opponent's prepared. Good thing I'm somewhat prepared too. We just need to see if we get the lands or not. Huh. My opponent probably isn't going to. I think to block is what I meant to say. Isn't going to block. I should complete my sentences. Probably finds more value in dealing 3 damage a turn. Anything else? Okay. I don't think we're going to be fast enough to ever get to play this game, so we'll go ahead and play that land now. And we're going to... okay. We're going to not attack. And then we're going to play a Glacial Grasp on the 1/1 of all things. Does my opponent swing? Maybe. Doesn't. It's probably smart. We have just rogues, so let's go ahead and scry. See what our future looks like. Or another creature in this battlefield gain life. Well, we can play this next, then get a land. Actually, let's go and let's do the land first. I don't have any options to really go about attacking, so I'm not going to this time. Depending on what happens, maybe next turn I'll just go ahead and buff up one of the stalkers and go ahead and deal some damage. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's just go ahead and buff up 1 and just swing with that one. I'm anticipating a creature being played. That's why I saved that. Instead of playing this. Though I am about to take 3 damage. Like, it's really sad that I feel more obligated to keep that tapped. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and get the Cleric out. Maybe I'll get to really play that card next turn coming up. No attacks. No attacks this round. Oof. That's really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and gain life and draw cards. Alright. I'll go ahead and have that one attack. I'd like to say I'm going to smite the bigger one, but I think we need to get rid of that cleric. Life spawns. Maybe gain life with one encounter. Then it immediately becomes, well, now we need to take care of the flyer. Maybe. Another cleric enters the battlefield. I mean, the odds of another cleric entering the battlefield aren't likely. You gain life for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter. Maybe I need to get rid of... I'm just trying to think of where the priorities need to lie. Yeah, maybe smiting that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and make this unblockable, so at least sneak in some damage. Then we'll see where we go from here. They blocking the little guy. A lot of healing. A lot of damage is about to take place. Okay. Okay. Let's go and do one of those. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Resolve. May I have to block? And if this case, return up to 1, target creature to its owner's hand. Let's see if that does anything. It does a bunch. If you gain life, opponent loses life. Okay. I suppose that's about it. That's a lot of damage I just took. There's a car sitting out there just a moment ago. It's just pounding their music away. It's got the dog going, what the heck. Alright, I think that's pretty much game. I can't see anything that I could possibly do to change the outcome of this. So we'll go ahead and just note the good game and concede this. I could block with the flyer. Honestly, it just takes one more. Play a cleric or something along the lines of that. So possibilities weren't in my favor anyway. My opponent had a lot of HP. The move I would have probably ended up doing is just buffing up the rogue, just getting a big attack in. The turn after, I suppose that first turn would be playing that flyer, so at least have a blocker. Actually, thinking about that lifelink creature, yeah, caused an inevitable loss. This is fine. This is a fun hand. Let's play the plains. We'll go ahead and play Island. Just because I can. Just slope my opponent a little bit. And my opponent will return the favor, dealing 3 damage. Royal Eruption. Something like that. Okay. Passer. I was about to say, actually I could attack, but no. Nothing would come out of that. Except I would just have a tapped creature. Then what? And now my opponent thinks. Self-shine. Here's the battlefield you made. Discard a card if you do draw one. Probably what my opponent needs. Probably what my opponent was thinking about. So I'm going to play this card, but what do I discard? We got another plains. We'll make sure this is unable to be blocked. That guy's pretty good, I have to say. He's just under 4 power. Oh well. My turn. Could scry. Let's do it. Let's gain a life, do a bit of scrying. I don't need any more land. We can add a warrior. I think having a couple of creatures, perfectly fine. Perfectly acceptable. And now we can go ahead and make him unblockable. My opponent has Duelist as well. I think I'm starting to read that now. I mean, I could be wrong. Is there anything that's activated here? Okay. You cast an instant sorcerer wizard spell, put a charge counter. Ooh. Dang. Much damage. Okay. A rare moment where that destroy artifact or enchantment would have come into play. But since I've been playing, I think this is the first time that's been a possible, like, if only I had this. My opponent has some, yeah. Ah, chilling trap, alright. Nice. Well played. Let's make that fellow a little big. Man, my opponent definitely got a lot of the, let's see, a lot of just deal damage. Alright, let's get our stalker back. Next, we're just going to attack with this guy. Because I need the Celebrants to do a bit of blocking. Huh. Now I can use the artifact to destroy something. Scry 2. Wizard, rogue. Okay, we do have a rogue here. But they're all wizards for a second. Destroy the stalker. Now we're in a standstill. I do have a board wipe. Don't know if that's going to be too helpful, but it'll be helpful enough. See, if he doesn't play those cards, it will be exiled, so. Alright. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I don't think I have anything, man. Alright, good game. Now, that was a quick game. Now, I said earlier there were a lot of slow ones with Zendikar Rising, but that deck proved me wrong. That was a well-built deck, for sure. Okay, well, we got to 5 wins, and then we lost 2. But hey, 5 wins is pretty good. Got a few packs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and conclude for now. I don't have enough time to run another draft. I will be on tomorrow with Slay the Spire, get another challenge going. I will... in the meantime, I'll catch y'all later. One other thing to note, I should have done this last video, I apologize, but I want to thank Jake Rocky94, Eurodi Aussie, if I'm pronouncing that right, and Support Trooper for following. I appreciate the follows, and I'm very, very thankful for that, for the support that you all have given. This is only week, 3 or 4, minus last week with me being out of town. I anticipated to still have like 0 followers and probably like 1 or 2 views every now and then, but y'all have been pretty amazing. Y'all, the Twitch community has surprised me for sure. So just wanted to give a thanks to y'all, and until I'll see y'all tomorrow. So until next time, thank you for tuning in.